The Los Angeles Lakers have fallen short of expectations again, as this year ends just like the last, and the one before that, and the one before that, with the Lakers being unable to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this season. And this year is especially terrible for the Lakers, considering that not only were they eliminated in the first round of the playoffs, but they were eliminated by the exact same team that took them out last year. I'm talking about the Denver Nuggets. Yes, the reigning champion Denver Nuggets have knocked the Los Angeles Lakers out of the playoffs for 2 years in a row. The Lakers fan base, and hell, even analysts, dreaded the fact that they had been matched up against the Nuggets in the first round because it had sentenced them to an early playoff exit. I believe that the Lakers have a top 2 or even 3 team in the Western Conference and can beat just about anybody in the NBA, even the Boston Celtics, except for the Denver Nuggets. When it comes to the Denver Nuggets, they just can't figure out how to slow down Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., and even Jamal Murray. I mean, Jamal Murray may not have had his best series ever, but he did hit 2 daggers in 2 separate games that essentially ended the Lakers season single-handedly. And while the Nuggets may have won this series in 5 games, hell, even gotten out to a 3-0 lead, that doesn't paint the whole picture here, because for about 76% of the total game time throughout the series, the Lakers held the lead. Okay, you heard me right. For a majority of the series, the Lakers had the lead and only came away with 1 win. How does that happen? Well, I'll tell you. Because throughout every single match, the Lakers would get off to this hot start, while the Nuggets offense would take time to find themselves. And then halftime would come around, and the Lakers would have maybe a 4 or 5 point lead. And that'd be good enough, right? Yeah, maybe against any other team, because the third quarter comes and the Nuggets would slaughter. We take a look at game 1, for example. Now, Anthony Davis had a phenomenal performance. The way he played against the Nuggets last year, underwhelming, to put it lightly. Well, this year he comes out and he shines like the star in LA that he is, okay? 32 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, on 52% shooting from the field. Anthony Davis was like near perfection. Throughout the entire series, he played like this. Hell, there were moments throughout the series where when Anthony Davis had the ball on offense, whether it was him shooting a mid-range or backing down his defender, it felt like the ball was going in every single time. He had a fantastic game 1. And then we go to LeBron James. You know him, the greatest of all time, right? He had 27 points. He is 39 years old, by the way. Doesn't matter. 27 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 10 for 16 shooting from the field, with 3 three-pointers shoved somewhere in between. You see, Anthony Davis and LeBron James were not the problem for the Lakers in game 1. That had to do with their supporting cast. You've got D'Angelo Russell, 6 for 20 from the field, 1 for 9 from the 3-point line. He couldn't make a basket if his life depended on it. If his grandmother's life depended on it, it felt like nothing was going in for D'Angelo Russell. And he kind of hurt the Lakers. Only 13 points, pretty abysmal, and yet Darvin Ham still had him out there 41 minutes. I don't know what Darvin Ham is cooking. One of the worst coaches I've ever seen. Austin Reeves, pretty irrelevant, right? Rui Hachimura, they both didn't do much this game. And the Lakers would end up losing the game 114 to 103. And it was a lot closer than the score, okay? Don't let that mislead you. And then you've got game 2. Now, game 2 is an absolute heartbreaker for any Los Angeles Lakers fan. Oh my God, the way it ended, the way it started, the way it fell apart in the middle was like something out of a movie. Right here, you have another masterclass by Anthony Davis. Can you guess how many points he puts up? Yeah, 32 points again. This time, 1 block, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 14 from 19 from the field. Anthony Davis found a way to become even more efficient in game 2. Then you've got LeBron James. You thought that last performance was good? He finds a way to outdo himself. 26 points from the field, 8 rebounds, 12 assists, 9 for 19 shooting wise. Oh my God. LeBron James, Anthony Davis just cooking again. It seemed like everything was flowing for the Lakers offense, especially in the first half. You know, when they got out to a 20-point lead. Okay, even D'Angelo Russell had his moments. 8 for 16 from the field. He made 7 3-pointers, which was a huge comeback from, the game previous where he only had 1 for 9. He had 23 points in the game. Again, Austin and Rui didn't do too much. Taurean Prince had a solid little 6 off the bench. Didn't matter because the last half of basketball was all Nuggets, okay? And then Jamal Murray comes in with that dagger to seal the game and complete the 20-point comeback. Yeah, after that game, the tide kind of shifted. It was clearly going to be an uphill battle for the Lakers, and it remained that way in Game 3. Now we're in Los Angeles. This is when the Lakers should maybe steal a game, right? They should have stole last game, but it didn't work. Well, Game 3 wasn't their game either. And before we continue on with this video, I just wanted to remind you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. It really goes a long way. We're on the road to 3,000. I feel like we can get there, you know, in the next coming months at this rate. But alright, let's get back to the video. Can you guess who was a no-show for the Lakers in LA? D'Angelo Russell. 0 points, 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 6 from the three-point line, and he played 24 minutes of basketball. Darvin Ham knew, okay, D'Lo is not cooking. He's not really working out. He's only playing 20 minutes, and he still hurt the team immensely. Now, can you guess what Anthony Davis did? Phenomenal. 33 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists. He dominated the boards. Hell, for all 5 games, it felt like. And then he shot 60% from the field. You know who else shot 60% from the field? LeBron James, who went out and got himself 26 points of his own with 9 assists, 6 rebounds. And since D'Angelo Russell was lacking in production, you got Austin Reeves coming in. What did Austin Reeves do? Well, he finally did something this whole series. 22 points, you know, put up 17 shots. Maybe it's because D'Lo was playing a lot less minutes. Who knows? It doesn't matter though, because D'Lo had hurt the team so much, and you know, it wasn't only him, right? The Lakers defense couldn't hold it together in the second half, the third quarter. You've heard this story before. And the Nuggets would end up winning by 7 points, but it wasn't really close. It didn't never feel like the Lakers had a chance after halftime. And then we've got Game 4. Now, Game 4, I don't really want to talk about it, right? The Lakers won, but at what cost? It just kind of, you know, felt like they were delaying the inevitable at this point. Now, the Lakers were going to get one at home. Imagine if the Nuggets had somehow swept the Lakers in 2 years. You know, back-to-back would have been embarrassing. Would it have hurt LeBron's legacy? Absolutely not. It's already cemented. LeBron is the GOAT. But anyway, Anthony Davis, 25 points, 23 rebounds this time, 6 assists, 11 for 17 from the field. You can't ask for anything more from Anthony Davis. I watched the games. It's more than just these numbers on a stat sheet. The way he was playing, it felt like something out of a movie, right? You ever see Thunderstruck? That's what it felt like when, you know, the boy had his powers, right? That's how Anthony Davis was playing. And then you've got LeBron James. You have 14 shots going in, 30 points, and the reason they won was because not only did Austin Reeves perform, so did D'Angelo Russell. Both of them had 21 points. When these supporting cast members, you know, play really well along the superstars, the Lakers feel like one of, if not the best teams in the NBA and are able to take out the top dogs. That's what happened in Game 4. That's why they won. Now, Game 5 felt very reminiscent of Game 2, especially with the way things played out. Now, here we had LeBron James. He took over in Game 5 for the Lakers, had 30 points, you know, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, efficient as hell. Anthony Davis, 17 points. Didn't matter though, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. He also had a good game. And the Lakers just didn't win it. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to crunch time, the Lakers can't figure it out. And D'Lo, Rui, Austin Reeves all had pretty solid games. Even though none of them broke out or anything, they all did their jobs. Finally, it only took them 5 games to figure out how to do that. Doesn't matter because Jamal Murray hits his second dagger of the series to take the Lakers and send them packing to Los Angeles. He hits 2 daggers in this series. 2 of those shots fall differently. We're looking at a 3-2 Lakers series lead. It doesn't happen, okay? And the Lakers get gentlemen swept, right, in 5 games, okay? And that was basically it. The Lakers season is over. Now, where do they go from here? I would argue that there can't be much done, right? I mean, they've got those picks that are coming in. D'Angelo Russell is probably out the door. Maybe they build up a package and try to trade for a superstar like Trae Young to pair him alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis. Maybe Bronny James is drafted to this team. You know, the Lakers said they are willing to help LeBron James out with his request of playing with his son if LeBron James comes back for 1 more year. You know, he's got that Olympic basketball thing along with Anthony Davis over the summer, so he will be playing basketball, and he will be more than ready to go when the NBA season comes around. It's just on whether or not he wants to, right? I feel like the Lakers are kind of stuck. They have been since the bubble. Darvin Ham, he's gone, right? He has to be. I mean, the way the reports came out about him, the team doesn't really like him too much. Darvin Ham's out the door. Maybe a coaching change will be enough, but it doesn't really feel like that. I think Trae Young is a wish, right? It's a wish that may not even, if it comes true, be helpful to this team. Their future is in more doubt than ever before. And if I were a Lakers fan, and I am, I would be kind of worried about how these next few months play out. But anyway, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to cover the Lakers basketball. I'm a Lakers fan. I wanted to cover the series, you know, give you all a little recap of what happened if you weren't able to watch all 7 games. Catch y'all later. Much love. Deuces.